Hey everyone, how you doing? Just want to do a quick overview on is Valentus Weight Loss Coffee a great business opportunity, or is it just another thing where someone's trying to get you in a multi-level market so they can make money off of you making money? And when I've looked into this, one thing my wife and myself have owned an insurance agency for 20 years, very successful, a six-figure income. We also own a nail salon and a hair salon as well. Again, very successful and a six-figure income. So for us to get involved in this, it's to us, we looked at it, discussed it, and said this is just a third business opportunity that we can add in our portfolio, I guess. Some people look at this and say, well, it's just a way to go out and multi-level market and get in it. And you guys, everything is multi-level market. It doesn't matter if you're out and you have a sales job selling copiers. You're selling for someone else, and you have a sales manager, and they got a regional manager, and they got a district manager. Everyone's bonuses depend on everyone. So this is a way to not keep feeding the upline, but get paid on yourself for your work ethic and the time and effort and energy you put into it. And one thing is I always want to understand the compensation when I'm actually looking into a business opportunity. And, some people say, well, why would you waste your time, Eric? You're successful already in insurance and other businesses. And it's because successful people create other successful business opportunities. And you can look at, I don't know, Donald Trump, you can look at any of the successful people. They don't own one business. And some people will say, well, his college was unsuccessful. You know what? You don't know unless you try. And that's why one of my mottos has always been, in the end, we only regret the chances that we didn't take. You look at this and you pass on it, you're the one creating the opportunity, or you're going to kick yourself in the butt later and if you regret it. So, again, what is a couple minutes out of your life? Most people are on Facebook and YouTube and searching negativity and posting negativity. Take a couple minutes to be positive and see what's out there and opportunities. You never know. Might just shock you, and I can tell you it shocked me. Mike kind of was persistent. He's a friend, but he's successful. And he said, just give it a couple minutes. Try these 3 free samples. And I said, well, I don't really care about the money. Tried the samples, and the outcome was fantastic. And I called him up and said, I love this product. Let's look at this as a business opportunity. So my thing about this is I love the business opportunity. The commissions and the income are just the icing on top of the cake. So what I wanted to do is kind of go through this because it seems like there's a lot of people out there that try to go through the overview of the commission structure. And some of them do a good job, okay job. Others, it's tough. So let me see if I can help you out. When you're looking at Valentus, there are 7 different ways you're paid. First is going to be your retail commission. What that basically says is you're going to earn 25% on every box that you sell. And that's normally going to be your first commission. They also call that a fast start bonus. And so what that does when you're looking into it, and I'm going to bounce back and forth so I can come back and explain each one. There's a number of different levels. But when you're looking at this, here's where it is. It'll basically say right there, you're going to earn $20 one-time activation fee. So to join the company, if you just want to order a box of coffee and become a representative and money's tight with you, for only $20 one time, you can be a distributor. If you'd like to look at the builder pack, which means you want to buy into the business and really go at it pretty, at a good pace and be able to provide samples to your friends and family, that builder pack is $4.99. But just to let you see right here, if you were to buy one box, it's $59.95 for one box. And you qualify right here to be an independent representative. It costs you $20 one time. If you want to buy 3 boxes, you're basically starting in at the gold level, and that's $129.95. So you're getting a discount, and you're getting 3 boxes. Maybe have one for yourself and use the other 2 for samples to give away to friends and family and people that may be interested. If you're looking at the advanced, it's 6 boxes, $199. It's even more discount. And again, you're coming in and you qualify at a platinum level. And again, you're going to be able to get it at a discounted rate to give more samples. And that's really what you want to do is when you're talking to people, let them have samples. Just like if you're watching this and you want samples and looking to discuss the business opportunity with me, I always share 3 samples. Some people give away 2, I give away 3 because I want the people really to feel the effects of the coffee, how they feel good. So that's where we're talking about here. The the business builder is $4.99, but you're getting 16 boxes. So it's really breaking it down quite a bit. lower per box. I think it's like $32 a box is right around here what you're getting. The other thing is you do qualify for a Ruby level right off the bat, which means you can also qualify for some additional bonuses that are out there. And the biggest thing when you're looking at this is for $20 one-time activation, where are you going to get into a business that's that cheap to at least get started? So let's talk about this first. If you're talking to a friend or a family or client, they would like to try a box of coffee. One box is $59.95, and you make $20 off the initial sale. If they buy the 3 boxes, it's $129. Your client's getting a discount. You earn a $40 commission. 6 boxes is $199. It's even a better discount. Is $60 one-time commission. Or if they buy into the business and the business opportunity, they're getting 16 boxes. They're getting a much steeper discount, and you're getting a $100 fast start bonus. Really, the fast start bonus just means the first time they purchase that box, that's what you're receiving. So, for instance, you go out and you have your mom and 3 sisters and 2 brothers, and they all want to lose weight, and they all drink coffee every day, and they say, sure, I'd love to try it. Here's your benefit. If they all bought 1 box each, and you had 5 brothers and sisters, you would get a $100 commission, $20 per box. If instead they bought 6 boxes together and shared it, you'd get $60. So you're making a little less, but it's a better discount for them. So sometimes I have clients that look at ordering, maybe they're nervous. I'll tell them to go in with the 2 or 3 other clients and share in the discount, and just to at least get them started. So you also are going to earn some dual team bonus, but let's not really talk about that yet. I want to go back up here to the top. We're going to then talk about, we're going to skip Legacy Coder. We're going to go to the dual team commission. The reason I'm doing it this way, even though these are listed this way, is I want to show the reality of what you're going to make at the beginning. And that's where I think some of the other people that have explained this have went in order. And to me, it's a little difficult. I want to start with the simple stuff. Simple meaning, what do I make day one? And that's really where the fast start is. You go out and sell a box of coffee, you make $20. Good, I understand the program. Then you say, how else can I make money? The dual team commission, it says up to $100,000 per week. That's at different levels, but let's just go to the dual team and make it a little simpler for you, okay? So what we're talking about on the dual team, we want to come down here, is after they've ordered their first box of coffee, if they go ahead and they reorder boxes. So you have someone and they've turned around and they're going to order boxes. Let's look over here at this column right here on the far right. And we're right there. Is if they order an additional box, so someone orders in January and February, they say, I love the coffee, I want to order another box, you earn 50 business volume points. If they call and they say, man, I loved it so much, I'd like to order 3 boxes, you earn 100 business volume points. If they call and they say, I loved it, I want to order 6 boxes, you earn 150. And if they call and say, man, I love it, and they ordered a 16 builder, you would earn 400. Now, if you look in this middle column right here, the reason these two are different is it says first time. So what that means is the very first time someone orders 1 box, remember, you're getting a $20 commission check and you're earning 20 business volume credits. After that, the second time they order a box, you are not earning that commission. You're going off of the business volume. So anyone that reorders after their first initial time, all you're going to look at is this column right here. Okay, and this is how you're going to build your renewal commission. And what I want to do to try to help you explain that is I made this right here. And all I want to do is let's back out a little bit here and see if I can help you out a little bit by understanding this. And we're going to go take that down like that. There we go. So let's go like that. So all this does is I'm going to explain this slower to you. What it says is if one of your clients, let's say a friend, purchases a box of the healthy coffee, you earn $20 the first time. We just went through that. Now you have to decide if you put them in your right leg or your left leg for future commissions. So you need to determine this so when they reorder, that business volume is going to roll up to your right leg or your left leg. If you don't want to do that and it's the headache, there's a button on the back you can hit and it literally just switches. You may have the first client goes to the right, the second client, it will pivot it to the left. The third client, it'll put them back on the right, the fourth on the left. So it'll go back and forth with every client. The only reason you may not want to do that is because when you earn the commission, that's what I'm going to talk about, you need 2 times as many clients on one of your legs, okay? So what we're going to talk about, the very next month, that person decides they want to order another box of coffee. You don't earn a commission, you earn 50 business volume credit, okay? And so now what we're going to do is we're going to go over here, and let's say you put that client on your left leg. You have 2 other clients that purchased a box of healthy coffee, and you decide to put them both on your right leg. So when they reorder, their business volume is going to roll up to that leg. So to make this simple, what we're going to do here, if you're following along, is we're going to go through this. So at the end of the week, let's do a scenario. So you would have one person that ordered 1 box, and let's say your 3 people are renewal. So you're going to have 50 business points on your left, or volume. On the right, remember there was 2 people that reordered. Well, it's $50 a box times 2 is 100. So you'd have 100 business volume on your right. So you would qualify for that 4th way you get paid, called the dual team commission cycle, which equals $20 for every 50 business volumes on one leg, 100 business volumes on the other leg at the end of the week. And their weekly cycle ends Thursday at midnight here. Okay? So Friday you would be paid. So I'm going to go through a scenario here. You have 6 clients that are on your left leg. You coded them to the left leg, and 6 of them reorder this week. They love the coffee. You sold them the first week of January. First week of February, they reorder. They love the coffee. Okay? So that would be 6 clients times 50 basis points or business volume per person. So you would add that up. That's a total of 300 business volume credit. They call it BV. So going forward, I'll call it BV. Now, on the right side, you have 15 clients on the right side that you had put over there. And they loved it also, and they also decided to reorder the 1st of February. So that's 15 clients times 50 business volumes each box per client. So that's going to be a total of 750 BV credit. Now remember, the formula for the dual team is 2 to 1. You need twice as much on one leg as the other. It doesn't matter which leg, but for all these scenarios, I'm just going to say you don't have as many people on the left leg ordering as you do right, just to make it easy. So that would be 300 business volume renewal points on the left, 750 on the right. So that just means your weaker side has 300. So remember the 2 to 1 ratio? This is going to be your 1 ratio. So you're going to earn $20 for every 50 business volume points that you have on your weakest leg. So you would take $20. There's 6 50s over here, and that's 120 commission. Okay? That would be your check. And that's because, remember, it's 2 to 1. So you had 300 business volumes. You needed at least 600 business volumes on the other side. You have more than that. So all the company does is they say, okay, the 2 to 1 ratio is there. This had to be 3,600. You got 3,750. So you made it. And they're going to say, well, for every 50 over here, we give you $20. So when they divide 50 into 300, it comes to 6 $20 commission cycle checks. They add that up, and they're going to mail you a check for $120 or electronically deposit it. Any business volume that is left over, so remember, it should have been 3,600, but you had 750, so that 150 is going to start the remaining week that it's left over. Okay, now the difference is at the end of the month, if you didn't use it, it's going to be erased. So I'm going to help you kind of understand that a little more. This is extremely important to know how you're getting paid. So scenario 3, you look at your back office, and it says Thursday night, you have 500 business volume over here. Your right leg has 2,000. So a lot of people ordered coffee over here. And remember, someone could have went in and ordered 3 boxes, and that would have counted as 100. Someone could have went back in and said, man, I want to order 6 boxes. That would have counted as 150. Okay? So this doesn't mean how many people bought 50 or 1 box, which equals 50 BVs. Some could have ordered 3, some could have ordered 6. Sometimes it's cheaper and people call and ask me. And I'll say, look, you're never going to quit drinking coffee. Order 6 at a time. That way you only need to order twice a year. So we're going to go through the commission structure again. That gives you 500 to 2,000 ratio up here. Remember, each 50 BV is equal to $20 on your weakest leg. So 500 being your weakest leg, they're going to divide that by 50 BV because remember, every 50 equals a $20. And they're going to say you had 10 50 BV checks over here at 20 bucks. So they'll take 10 times $20 and you would get a check for $200. Okay? You used all of your weak leg credit. And so you used, but remember when we started this out, and this is off, my apologies, this should be 1,500. Okay? So that's 1,500 BV. We used 500 over, oh, I'm sorry, no, it shouldn't. My bad again. There we go. We used 500. Remember, it's 2 to 1. So out of the 2,000, there's 1,000 left from your strong leg. So the beginning of next week, it's going to start Friday saying you have no BV left on your left leg and you have 1,000 left. So you're going to say, how in the heck am I starting with 1,000? And again, if you remember, it's 2 to 1 ratio. So we used 500. That went ahead and that erased that to 0. We used 1,000 over here. That left you with 1,000 ratio. So then you got your commission, and that's how it started the following week off with 0 on the left and 1,000 starting right off the bat. Now, let's say hypothetically you would have had 1,000 on your left side and you would have had 2,000 on your right. What they would have done again is, this is a scenario. The left side, it's a 2 to 1 ratio. You have that. They would take the 1,000 BVs. Remember, for every 50, you earn a $20 commission check. So they're going to take 50 and divide it by 1,000. And they're going to say, hey, you have 20 BV credits. And for every credit, you earn a $20 commission check. And you would get a commission check for $400 for the week. And at the beginning of the week, they're both going to be 0. So hopefully that's helping you on that, because that's where I kind of struggled at the beginning. So just again to recap, you have someone you go out, you see, it's your aunt. She wants to order. She's a very first-time client. She orders 1 box. You earn $20. The following month, she says, I'm going to go ahead and reorder a box online because I love the coffee so much. She orders another box. And you would put her on your left-hand side, 50 business volume points will go there. You just need somebody on your right side, 2 people actually, to order, or 1 person to buy it. And so all you're going to look at every day is how much business volume is on your left, how much business volume is on your right, and you want a 2 to 1 ratio. Again, if we scroll back up, when you're new, you're going to have a lot of very simple ratios. And what I mean by simple is kind of right here. When you first start, your first month, let's say you start out slow and you have 3 people that are interested. Well, if they all buy 1 box, you put 1 person on the left leg right here. You get $20 because they bought a box, $20 from the second person, $20 from the third person. That happened in January. February, they all reorder. The 1 person that's on the left, there's your 50 business points. When you go on the right-hand side, those 2 people that you put on there, they reordered. There's your 100. And remember, it's 2 to 1 ratio with 50 being the minimum. So they're going to look at this and say 50 business points equals $20. You would earn a commission check of $20. So if you're starting out slow, you can almost look at it very simple and say, well, okay, Eric, what if I had a total of 6 people that joined? I would say, okay, as long as there's 2 people on one side and there's 4 people on the other side, and if all they did was order 1 box, it's simple. The 2 people over here, okay, if they bought a box and it was, remember, each box is 50 basis points, you would do that, you would have 100 BVs. Okay? Now what's going to happen is you're going to say, well, what about the other side? And I'll say, remember, you had 4 people, okay? And they each ordered a box, which is 50 points per box, okay? And so that's going to give you 200 BVs, okay? And then when you look at it, the ratio is going to be 100 BVs to 200 BVs, and that's going to equal, right here's where you're going to look, the minimum is 100. So remember, the minimum right here is the lower leg's 100. Remember, for every 50 BVs, that's going to equal a $20 check that's cut to you. Because this is going to be 2, you're going to get a check for $40. So I hope that helps you. I'm going to post some other videos where we go into the other commissions a little bit better. But again, what I have found is that most people don't under the 2 simplest ways to get paid. Please tune into my second video to help you understand the other commissions. I hope this to help out. And again, if you have any questions, you can go ahead and email me at eric.nichols@yahoo. eric.nichols, NICHOLS, @yahoo.com. And if you're interested in the opportunity, you can visit www.experiencevalentus.com/Beccas, BECCAS. Again, Experience Valentus, VALENTUS.com/Beccas, BECCAS, and sign in, and that'll walk you through more. Tune in for my second video to discuss the other options. And on the next one, what we're going to talk about is the legacy bonus and the dual team matching bonus. I hope this helped you, and thank you very much for joining.